So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love now. Caught by the open man. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Space past the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Complete. It's McLaurin. Big gain. 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Daniels back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels on 1st down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Packers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Jacobs running behind center. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Play made by Deron Payne. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. Love from the gun. That'll be complete to Jacobs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Love throwing on forward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they get this down to the 28. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Daniels now. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And he's in for the Washington.